These greening strategies can be applied in the different hotspots of business operations, like water and wastewater management, materials efficiency, solid waste management, natural resource management, green supply management, green transport management, and energy efficiency.
What are the benefits that MSMEs gain by going green?
Adoption of green business strategies can address the negative impacts of climate change on MSMEs, enhance their competitiveness, and ensure their sustainability and survival.
Going green reduces cost of production in terms of materials, power, fuel, and water. Going green promotes access to new markets. Going green facilitates innovation. Going green makes MSMEs resilient to climate change impacts.
How can DTI support MSMEs to go green? Raising awareness on green economic development, linking them to green suppliers and producers, green service providers, and green financing institutions, partnering with LGUs and other agencies to foster a business environment that encourages MSMEs to go green, create climate-smart locations to improve their location's resiliency in the face of natural disaster.
MSMEs, it's time to go green. First, understand some business opportunities in going green. Second, assess applicability in own business. Third, start immediately for no or low investments, or study further and get some technical and financial support for high investments.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to start our program.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
Okay, this is our webinar rules po for today. Please change your name format to business name/name. Please turn off your microphone unless you are requested by the host to speak. If you have concerns and questions, you may type them through the chat box or comment section. Please avoid drawing or making annotations on the screen. To receive an e-certificate, please fill up the attendance form and client satisfaction feedback form. Also, fill out the attendance or registration form using the link sent in the chat box. By the way, I'm Victoria Mariel Armo Maclay, Junior Business Counselor of Negosyo Center, Paracale. And together with me, Mr. Mark Gerald B. Pastor, Junior Business Counselor of Negosyo Center, Daet. I know everyone is excited to start our program. This investment forum will capacitate the participants on how to become a franchisor and will present the different franchise development packages to the growing enterprises in the province of Camarines Norte. This is a project of the DTI Camarines Norte provinces and Negosyo Centers. To begin our program, we would like to invite everyone to join us for the invocation. Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear God, we offer everything to you during this seminar. May we ask for your blessing and divine providence that the activities set for this undertaking be successful and effective. May we also retain the invaluable knowledge and learning experiences that we derive from this activity for actual application when we leave this venue. We pray that you bless all the committees in charge that they fulfill their task responsibly, that the objectives they have set may all be achieved. Your generous blessing would mean the success of this seminar. We know that without it, we can do nothing. May we be living witnesses of your genuine love through the implementation of the knowledge acquired through this activity. Grant us your divine wisdom as we go about our daily task after this seminar. This we ask in Jesus' name, amen. Okay, to officially start the program, let's now welcome the Provincial Director of DTI CNPO, PD Christy A. Rivera, for her welcome remarks. Let's give her a virtual round of applause.
Thank you, Yel. To our speakers, also to the head of the Business Development Division, Babette, and also to the BCs listening right now or joining this webinar, or let's say investment forum, and also to our prospective franchisors. And, good afternoon. Actually, there are lots of advantages of being a franchisor. Ang dami. But for me, the most important, or one of the most important, is if you really have a quality product or service, is increase brand awareness. Okay, so the more locations the brand has, the more people who are aware of it, of the brand, of course. And also, these people will, the more people will like your product, will patronize your product, so it could mean that your business will become successful and profitable, and also it will also provide employment. So yung impact ng kapag ang business mo ay isa ay into franchising na. If naka-develop ka na ng ganitong model for your business, malaki yung potential that you will become successful, and also you can also help others by providing employment. So I would like to thank our partners in this activity, the team of Mr. Jose Marie Habok, and also the Business Loan Advisor of BPI, Bank of the Philippine Islands, for accepting our request to be the resource person for this activity. And also, I would like to thank our prospective franchisors for giving their time and interest to this important activity. I just hope that even at least one, as a start, meron talagang mag-develop ng kanyang sariling franchising business. So, without much further ado, I would like to give the floor to Yel once again, and then let's start this important activity. Magandang hapon po.
Thank you very much for the message you sent this afternoon, PD Christy A. Rivera. At this point, we'd like to ask everyone to turn on their cameras for the photo opportunity. Okay po. Next. Next po. Please turn on your camera po. Okay po, thank you. Okay, to discuss the services offered by the Negosyo Centers, may we call in Mr. Mark Gerald B. Pastor, Business Counselor of Negosyo Center Daet.
Ko lang. Ayan. Magandang hapon po. Ayan. Naririnig po ba ako sa atin po mga participants? Pa-thumbs up naman po kung ako po ay naririnig po ninyo. Ayan, good afternoon po sa lahat. So ngayon po i-discuss muna po natin bago yung ating investment forum. Discuss muna natin po yung mga serbisyo po ni Negosyo Center ng ating pong Negosyo Center. Ano po? Let me share my screen muna po. Ayan. So, ayan. Ang atin pong Negosyo Center ay nabuo po sa pamamagitan po ng isang batas. Yan po ay yung Republic Act 10644. So ang layunin po nito ay matulungan po yung ating mga micro, small and medium enterprises po na mapaunlad po yung kanilang mga negosyo. And in the end po, ang layunin po nun is mag-provide po ng mga dagdag na trabaho. Dahil sa bawat negosyo nga pong nakikreate, ito po ay may katumbas na dagdag na trabaho. So, yung pong MSMEs na sinasabi na tinutulungan natin, ano po, ito po yung mga micro, small, medium enterprises. Ito po yung mga negosyo na ang kapital po, yung mga ari-arian ng negosyo ay hindi lumalampas ng 100 million pesos. Pag micro, ito po yung below 3 million. Ang small naman po is 15 million and medium is yung 100 million. Ano po? So, ngayon po alam natin, pag may nagtanong sa atin, anong kategory tayo ng negosyo. Yan, sasagot po natin it's either micro, small, or medium. So ito po yung tina-target ni Negosyo Center ng DTI na matulungan po. So ano po yung mga services ni Negosyo Center na andyan po yung business registration, business advisory, and business information and advocacy. So una po sa business registration o yung tulong po sa mga pagpaparehistro ng negosyo. Una na po dyan yung business name registration. Kapag tayo po ay nagsisimulang magnegosyo, unang ginagawa po natin is binibigyan natin siya ng pangalan. So ito po yung nire-rehistro po sa amin sa DTI. Yun pong business name registration. Napaka-importante po nito dahil binibigyan po nito ng pagkakakilanlan yung atin pong negosyo. Kung tayo po, meron tayong birth certificate, ano po, kapag tayo ay pinanganak. So ang ating pong negosyo ay ganun din. Meron din po yung birth certificate, yung pong ating business name registration. Nandyan din po yung BMBE registration o Barangay Micro Business Enterprise. So kanina nabanggit natin ano yung mga klase po ng negosyo. Yung micro, yung unang class ng negosyo po, ano yung 3 million below ang mga asset ng negosyo, pwede pong mag-apply ng BMBE registration. Ano po ang binibigay nitong BMBE registration? Nagbibigay po ito ng tax exemptions po sa ating mga maliliit na negosyo. And also, nawawala din po yung obligations niya pagdating po sa minimum wage law. So, pinapagaan po nito yung mga bayarin pagdating sa tax at sa pagpapasweldo ng mga tauhan dahil nga ang isang negosyo ay nagsisimula pa lang po ano. At hindi lang po business name at BMBE, naroon din po ang IPO registration, pagre-register po ng trademark. Tinutulungan din po ng negosyo center yung pagre-register po ng FDA dun po sa mga participants natin na into food processing. Pwede po namin kayong i-assist sa pagre-register po sa FDA. At syempre dahil po ang ating mga negosyo center ay nasa atin pong mga munisipyo, nandiyan na rin po yung tulong po sa pagpaparehistro, pagkuha po ng mayor's permit o yung business permit. So kung dati-rati po papadait pa tayo pag-register ng business name and then babalik sa munisipyo. Ngayon po, doon po sa ating mga munisipyo, paka-register po natin sa ating negosyo center, diretso na po tayo pagkuha ng mayor's permit. Sunod po yung business advisory services. Pagbibigay po ng mga advisory services sa kung ano po ang kailangan ng ating mga MSMEs. Nandiyan po yung product development. Ano po itong product development? Ito po yung pagandahin pa yung produkto natin. Ano po, either meron ka ng existing na product, so pa-i-improve po natin yan, mas pagagandahin natin. Halimbawa, ang iyong produkto po ay pagkain, so mas pagagandahin natin yung pagkain na product po natin. Pwedeng pagandahin natin ang lasa, ang texture, pahabain natin ang shelf life, or pwede rin po yung packaging, pagandahin natin yung itsura para mas mabenta siya sa ating market. Pwede naman kung halimbawa furnitures, handicraft yung ating product, mag-isip tayo, i-undergo natin ang product development. Makaisip tayo ng mga bagong designs na mas mabibili po sa ating market. Andyan din po yung trade promotion. Ayan, pinaganda po natin yung inyong mga produkto, tutulungan po namin kayo sa negosyo center na mahanap po saan siya ibebenta. Ano po, pwede po tayong sumali sa mga trade fairs, bazaars na kinakandak po ni DTI para mas makahanap tayo ng mas mapagbebentahan po, mas marami pang bibili ng ating produkto. Nandiyan din po yung financing facilitation o yung tulong po sa paghahanap ng dagdag na puhunan. Kung tayo po ay nangangailangan ng dagdag na puhunan, pwede po namin kayong mailink sa mga financing institutions po na kapartner po ni DTI para madagdagan yung ating mga puhunan. Halimbawa po, pwede namin kayong ilapit sa mga bangko o mga financing institution and then i-require po kayo, gumawa kayo ng business plan. Yan po, pwede po kayong lumapit sa ating mga negosyo center para matulungan po kayo, maturuan kayo na gumawa ng business plan. Nandiyan din po yung investment promotion. Ayan po, turuan pa po tayo ng iba't iba pang mga ideya sa pagnenegosyo na pwede po ninyong pasukin. Ito po yung ginagawa po natin ngayon. Magkaroon pa tayo ng mga options pa sa pagnenegosyo para mas malapalawak pa po ang ating mga negosyo. And syempre po yung one-on-one counseling. Ang ating po mga negosyo center ay bukas po sa lahat. Pwede po tayong lumapit doon, humingi ng payo, kahit kakwentuhan lang po tungkol sa inyong negosyo. Bukas po ang ating mga negosyo center. At syempre po yung ating business information and advocacy. Yung kung mabigyan kayo ng mga information, access sa information na kailangan po ninyo. Pwede pong sa market, mabigyan kayo ng information tungkol sa market. Ano ba yung trend sa market ngayon? Ano yung dapat kong gawin para mas makilala ako sa market? Buyers, yun po. Mahanap natin sino ba yung bibili ng aking produkto. Pwede kasi na nagbebenta tayo, iisip natin bakit parang mababa yung benta ko. Baka po mali yung nabebentahan natin. So tulungan po namin kayo sa negosyo center. Mahanap natin sino yung dapat talagang pagbentahan ng ating mga produkto. And yung mga suppliers po, di ba? Yung ating mga pinagkukunan ng raw materials ng ating mga produkto, pwede nating mahanap saan tayo mas makakamura. Hindi lang sa makakamura, saan tayo makakahanap ng mas tamang supply, magsusupply sa atin ng raw materials. And nandyan din po yung mga information sa mga government assistance programs na pwede po nating masalihan para mas mapaganda pa po natin ang ating negosyo. Yung po mga livelihood programs sa kinakandak po, hindi lang po ng DTI, kundi ng lahat ng iba't iba pa pong government agencies, pwede po namin kayong mailapit. And syempre po, yung pagkakandak po ng mga trainings at seminars na pwede po ninyong salihan. Maaaring seminar po, halimbawa, sa kung paano ang tamang pag-manage ng inyong tauhan. Seminar sa kung paano ang tamang pagmamarket. Seminar paano ang production para sa inyong negosyo. Pwede din pong trainings na magkaroon kayo ng idea ng mga bagong produkto or pag-i-innovate ng inyong mga existing na pong produkto. So yan po yung layunin po. Yan po yung mga serbisyo po ni Negosyo Center. Layunin po niya na matulungan po yung mga maliliit at mga nagsisimulang negosyo para mas umunlad pa yung negosyo. Sabi nga kanina, pag sa bawat negosyo pong nakikreate, ito po ay may katumbas na trabaho. And to sum it up po, panoorin po natin itong video na ito ng mismong author po ng Republic Act 10644. So ito po yung summary ng Go Negosyo Act kung ano po si Negosyo Center. Pakinggan po natin ang paliwanag po ng mismong author po ng batas, si former Senator Bam Aquino.
Ito po yung kauna-unahang kong batas na napasa last July 2014. Ang pinakalayunin po ng batas na ito ay matulungan ang micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs sa ating bansa. Ang isang mahalagang probisyon ng Go Negosyo Act ay ang pagtatayo ng mga negosyo centers sa lahat ng syudad, munisipalidad at probinsya sa ating bansa. Ito po ay mapapasailalim sa Department of Trade and Industry and in partnership with local government units and of course mga private sector partners po natin. Ang ekonomiya po ng Pilipinas ay binubuo ng 99% micro, small, and medium enterprises. Kaya napakahalaga po talaga na matulungan natin ang ating mga kababayang may mga maliliit na negosyo. Sila po yung karamihan ng mga nagnenegosyo sa ating bansa at sila rin po ang bumubuhay at nagbibigay ng trabaho sa napakaraming Pilipino. Gusto ko natin baguhin yung experience ng ating mga entrepreneurs na napakahirap pagtayo ng negosyo at walang suportang nakukuha. Kaya dapat po sa bawat negosyo center, mayroong mga financing programs na pwedeng masalihan, mga training programs kung saan pwedeng matutong magtayo ng mga negosyo, magkaroon ng market linkage para mas malaki yung ating mga merkado, at syempre tulong sa ating business registration process. Yan po yung layunin ng ating negosyo center na siyang dapat magbigay ng sapat na tulong sa ating mga kababayang nagdenegosyo.
And thank you so much, Kuya Mac and Senator Bam Aquino. Ngayon alam na po natin kung ano nga ba yung mga serbisyo na ino-offer sa Negosyo Center. Kasi po yung iba ang akala nila for registration lang ng negosyo ang binibigay pong serbisyo ng Negosyo Center. Ano po? Now I'll be introducing you our speaker po for today. He is an MBA graduate and a business expansion strategist with over 12 years of business experience, where his expertise in business consultancy lies in business expansion strategies. He develops programs for franchising, distribution, co-ownership, and revenue sharing. He also handles consultancy for strategic planning, commissary, and production management, financial analysis and strategies, e-commerce development, and digital marketing. Currently, he owns the JGH Group, which includes the following companies: JGH Business Consultancy, JGH Professional Solutions, and HBROS Incorporated, the company behind Pickup Sticks franchise. He is also a partner and co-founder of Bring It On Delivery Services, an e-commerce mobile application. He has hands-on experience of being a franchisor for Pickup Sticks franchise and a franchisee of Federico's Favorite. He also assists his clients and digital marketing because he has direct experience in this field. Apart from this, he conducted hundreds of webinars for his events. Presently, he performs speaking engagements on the following topics: business expansion strategies, digital marketing, financial analysis and strategies, government compliances for businesses, restaurant and commissary operations. With his vast knowledge and experience, he has been invited as a guest speaker by local and multinational companies like Facebook, Yamaha, and GlaxoSmithKline. Let us all welcome Mr. Jose Marie G. Habok, MBA. Let's give him a virtual round of applause.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you very much for inviting me here. No, so thank you, DTI Camarines Norte. So actually, it's always my advocacy to help my fellow entrepreneurs, especially yung mga nag-start pa lang, on how to expand their businesses. So especially if my fellow entrepreneur is also a Bicolano. Bicolano po ako, so if you want to ask question, pwedeng English, Tagalog, or Bicol, pwede po, wala pong problema. I am from Sorsogon. My hometown is in Bulan, Sorsogon. So actually, I have clients also in Bulan and Irusin. And I'm very proud kapag nakikita ko sila nag-e-expand sa Manila. Okay, so ngayon, nandito naman tayo sa Camarines Norte, no? So I'm always proud to help and see my fellow Bicolano entrepreneurs na nag-expand. Kasi yun po talaga yung sa consultancy namin, is an expansion strategy that we provide and we assist to our clients. Okay, so actually the discussion for this afternoon is about business expansion, primarily on franchising. Kasi we have, of course, several strategies on how to expand a particular business. Pwede tayo mag-expand using distribution, depending on your type of business model. I'm sure meron dito mga retail, no? May mga food retail, may mga other or non-food na retail. So maganda rin yan i-expand for distribution. Another type of expansion strategy that we can also use is co-ownership program. If you want to partner with someone in other location na hindi na kayo mag-ooperate on a day-to-day basis, pwede rin co-ownership. But the most popular type of expansion strategy, and of course proven and effective for several decades, is franchising. Okay, so yun po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, kung paano mag-expand using a franchise model. Paano tayo magiging franchisor. Okay, so I will simplify this type of strategy. I'll make it practical na makuha kaagad natin kung ano talaga ang ibig sabihin ng pagpapa-franchise ng negosyo natin. Okay, so let's start. I'll share my screen. And if you have questions po, can you see the screen na? Okay na po, no? So if you have questions, no, feel free to type it down in our chat box. Tapos let's try to answer some of the questions. And also if meron kayong specific questions or you need advice from us, we also provide free initial consultation. We can do it via Zoom. Okay, tapos since I have clients in Bicol, pag napunta ko ng Bicol, pwede tayo mag-meet up on the way to or pabalik ng Manila from Sorsogon. Okay. Okay, so how to franchise your business. Again, thank you very much sa DTI Camarines Norte and Negosyo Center for inviting me in your activity for expansion. So you can also check the details of my company, our services sa jomshabok.com. Okay, so yan yung edge namin ngayon na in consultancy and also in other businesses that I have. It's always digital ng approach. So especially nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, lahat online. It's not only for retail, for food businesses, but even for consultancy services, everything is online. Okay, so nakapag-develop kami ng strategies that we also implement in our clients' strategy. So even with my consultancy, it's not only a simple website, it's an e-commerce website. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin kung ano ang e-commerce website and how can it help our business to develop clients and leads. Okay, so this is my company. So I'm also, aside from a consultancy firm, I'm also a franchisor. So I started with a small food retail. Actually, it's just a Filipino street food in a kiosk format, 2x2. I started a branch in Robinson's Forum in Mandaluyong. So after 3 months, I started around 2016. After 3 months of successful operations, nakita namin talagang ang dami-daming tao, ang mataas yung sales ng in-start naming negosyo ng concept. So after that, I developed a franchise program, and now we have around 45 to 50 branches. Even with the pandemic, of course, nagkaroon ng mga challenges, but we developed several strategies to overcome the challenges. Ngayon, we have around 48 to 50 branches, including distributions also. So karamihan ng branches namin are in Metro Manila. We also have another 2 businesses, no? So Loop, franchise and business broker. So we also help our clients, franchisors, in selling their franchise businesses. And also in terms of digitalization, digital marketing, e-commerce, we have the Loop Digital. So we assist our clients in expanding their businesses, developing leads and clients through digital platforms. Social media as well, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, TikTok. So lahat na platforms, omni-channel, we use that to develop market for our clients. Okay? So of course, we cannot discuss all of this in this seminar, medyo matagal. So maybe we can have another schedule for using digital platforms in our businesses. Okay, so before we proceed, so for our consultancy firm, most of our clients are into expansion. So we focus in assisting our clients to expand their businesses, as mentioned, using the franchise program, co-ownership program, and distribution program. But we also have business valuation. So saan ginagamit ang valuation? Or ano ang valuation? So ang valuation naman is to compute the most accurate value of your business. Bakit natin kailangan malaman ang value ng business? Maraming purposes or objectives ang kinukuha natin ng mga negosyante para magpa-value. Number 1, if you want to invite investors, maglalagay sa iyo ng 1 milyon, ilang percent ang ibibigay mong share? So kung wala tayong valuation, hindi natin maayos ng makukuha ng maayos ang computation ng percentage of shares. Or there are businesses also na they wanted to have an exit strategy. Probably wala nang succession na plan. Ayaw na ng second gen mag-manage ng business. Or gusto na niyang i-liquidate yung asset, ibebenta na niya. So business valuation na ginagamit natin dyan. For growing companies, we also assist them in strat planning, for startup, business planning, and of course, e-commerce development and digital marketing. So kaya ko to dinidiscuss kasi if you want advice regarding these topics, we provide free initial consultation. Just visit our website. We can set a Zoom meeting 1 to 2 hours to discuss about your strategies or about your business, paano natin papalakihin through these topics. No? Pwedeng strat plan, business plan, not only about franchise. Okay. So how to franchise your own business, how to be a franchisor. So as mentioned, let's make it easy for you, no? 4 lang po ang kailangan natin para mapa-franchise ang negosyo. Okay? Number 1 is a business plan about the franchise. Franchise business plan. Iba po ang business plan na meron kayo ngayon. Iba ang franchise business plan. Kasi ang franchise is another type of business. And actually, we will be having a new business entity. Di ba? Nagpaparegister tayo sa DTI na existing business natin. Pag nagpa-franchise tayo, it's another type of business. So you need to have another type of business plan. Kasi iba na to. You need to have another business entity. But normally, we recommend na dapat corporation to. So it's a franchise corporation. So paano gumawa ng franchise business plan? Kasi ngayon, kung meron kang restaurant, di ba? Ano ang concept or produkto ng restaurant? Ano ang revenue sources natin? Siyempre, sales ng restaurants. Sales coming from our customers na pumapasok sa restaurant natin. Okay, kung meron ka mga frozen items, from the retail sales of your frozen items or bottled products, retail sales. Yun po yung revenue sources. Pag franchise, you are not selling the product anymore. Okay? In franchise business, we are selling a business opportunity to other entrepreneurs na gusto magnegosyo using our brand. So ngayon, hindi na tayo nagbebenta ng produkto, nagbebenta tayo ng negosyo. Okay? Nagbebenta tayo ng sistema. So ano ang revenue sources natin? We have the franchise fee, we have the royalty fee. Pero if we have a food franchise brand, probably we can also supply the products. So hindi na yon sales on products for the consumer. Sale of products from the commissary to the franchisees. So iba ng type of business pag nagpa-franchise tayo. Now, sa franchise operations manual, okay? So this is the second part that we need to have when we franchise a business, operations manual. This will be the guide or the Bible of our franchisees in running the day-to-day operations of that particular branch. Number 4 is yung legality, of course, and the franchise agreement. Okay, so we need to have this. Nandito lahat nakalagay ng provision ng lahat ng responsibilities between the franchisor and the franchisee relationship. And also, franchise sales and digital marketing. Okay, so before we proceed with these modules, no, we'll have a brief introduction about franchising. Okay. So what is franchising? So as mentioned, this is an expansion strategy. This is a method of doing business wherein we allow someone, that someone is called the franchisee. We allow the franchisee to use our name. So the 3 elements of the franchise, to use our name, to use our system, and for the payment of fees. So ito yung 3 elements of a franchise. So use of name. So dapat if we will allow them to use our name, dapat registered ang trademark natin sa Intellectual Property Office. Okay. Use of system. So the reason why they franchise with us, hindi sila nag-start from scratch because they want to have a readily available and proven na operating system. Okay, so this is very important. And of course, for us as a franchisor, we have to collect fees from our franchisees. So these are the 3 main elements of the franchise. Okay, so we have 2 parties in franchising po, no? So of course, tayo as a franchisor, we are the owner of the concept and the brand. And since we develop a successful concept, meron tayong brand name, and we develop a system, so we duplicate this business model, we duplicate this para magamit ng franchisees natin. And the franchisee, they will have an opportunity to be their own boss. No, mahirap mag-start from scratch ng negosyo. Alam niyo po yan. And of course, you are in a business for yourself, but not by yourself. So si franchisor will be there to provide support, to provide assistance sa operation, okay? To provide assistance in digital marketing, training. So lahat po ng support na ibibigay ng franchisor as included in the operations manual. And of course, si franchisee, they're the one who provide capital, manpower, and time. So tayo as a franchisor, we will be able to expand, to establish different branches from different locations kahit na hindi tayo maglalagay ng capital doon. Hindi tayo maglalagay ng tao doon. At hindi rin tayo ang mag-manage ng mga branches na yon. So we have the franchisee as our partner. Okay. So part of our introduction, ano ba ang advantage ng being a franchisor? Siyempre, as we all know, this is the source of fund for expansion. Okay? Nakakakuha tayo ng fund because of our fees, franchise fees, royalty fees. So this is a good fund for expansion, for expanding our business. Mas mabilis mag-expand, as mentioned, no? Kasi may mga franchises tayo. Another important advantage na realize ko din sa business ko is economy of scale. So in our food business, before we are purchasing mga 150 to 100 kilograms of meat. Ngayon, we order by ton. So, ngayon, syempre, with that quantity, meron na kaming maayos na pricing. Meron na kaming payment term from our suppliers. So, that's the advantage of being a franchisor. And of course, we can easily penetrate and saturate a specific area being a franchisor. Okay, it's also a very lean organization. In our case, for example, sa franchise organization namin, 5 lang, including me. Okay, madami lang kaming tao because of the commissary sa production. Okay, and it also creates new business opportunities as the number of franchisees grow. So, for example, nakakapag-provide na kami ng uniform. Nag-provide na kami ng uniform, nag-provide kami ng other products na kailangan ng mga franchisees namin. And for the franchisees, syempre, they will not be starting from scratch. So normally, the startup medyo mababa ang success rate, no? Kasi you have to develop the marketing plan, you have to develop the product. So yung strategies natin from scratch, lahat yung pinag-aaralan natin. So 20% lang ang success rate. Pero with the proven system, the proven concept, and of course, developed products, plus the assistance coming from the franchisor, mataas ang success rate ng franchise business. Okay, so ano ang kailangan natin gawin before we franchise our business? So ito yung mga requirements to franchise our businesses. Number 1 pa rin yung registration ng trademark natin sa Intellectual Property Office. So sabi ni Sir Mark kanina, the Negosyo Center can assist us in trademark registration sa IPO. And a separate corporation that is intended for franchising. Okay? Another important requirement is also to have a professional franchise program. Kasi this is a separate type of business and it's quite technical. That's why nandito ang mga consultants to assist you. But there are companies that they can develop their own franchise program. It's okay. If you can develop that program for you to expand your business, that's okay. But we can also assist you to audit that particular program. A strat plan is also very important, a 5-year plan or 10-year plan for your business. And of course, dapat meron tayong franchisable brand. Okay? Paano ba natin malalaman kung franchisable ang business natin o hindi? Okay? So, number 1 is the credibility. Okay? So, ngayon, iba na ang parameter for the credibility. Ang unang titingnan dyan are the online platforms. Kaya dapat maayos, very professional ang Facebook page, yung Instagram na business profile natin. So, if we can have website. Okay, yun ang unang titingnan ng mga prospective franchisee. Okay, that's why if you want to franchise your business, dapat ayusin muna natin yung mga online platforms kasi yun ang unang titingnan ng mga franchisees natin. Okay, so aside from that is you should have a unique selling proposition. Okay, what makes you different from other franchise brands? Or for example, restaurant tayo. Okay, what makes you different from other restaurant na franchise brand din? Okay, so it's very critical that we identify these USPs. Ease of knowledge transfer. Gaano ba kadali ilipat yung technology? Gaano ba kadali i-train yung mga franchisees natin? Ideally, dapat natitrain natin yung mga franchisees natin in 1 to pinakamahaba na 4 weeks. If it will take us around 2 months for them to learn our operations, medyo mahaba na yun. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, mahirap ang knowledge transfer. Okay, adaptability. So dapat in any type of market, pwede yung business concept natin. You should have a successful prototype. Laging tinatanong sa akin, Sir Joms, ilan ba dapat ang branches ko para magpa-franchise ako. Okay? So, maraming successful franchise brands na ang dami ng branches pero ang company-owned branch isa lang. Okay? So, as long as you have a successful prototype, a successful operating branch, you have a unique selling proposition, you have a proven concept, pwede ka na magpa-franchise. Another important factor to consider na pwede tayo magpa-franchise is the profitability. Okay? Pag sinabi nating profitability, gaano kataas ang cost of goods natin? Okay? So, kung ang cost of goods mo to begin with 50% na kaagad, medyo mahirap i-franchise siya. Kasi syempre, when you transfer the product to the franchisee, magma-markup ka pa. Maglalagay ka ng 20%, 50 plus 20, 70 na. So 70% na kagad ang cost of goods ng franchisees. Okay? So hindi yung ganun ka franchisable na business. So that's why we need to go back to the costing. Pag-uusapan din natin yung costing. No? Ideally, dapat ang cost natin around, if possible, mga 20%. Maganda na yan. Siguro pinakamataas na hanggang 35%. Okay? Ihirit mo pa sa 40% as long as volume yung sales natin. Pero not 50%. Okay. Proprietary items, we should have that. Meaning, if you are into a restaurant business, wag mo ibibigay lahat ng recipe mo. Okay? Dapat naka portion na yan. Pwedeng assembly na lang pagdating sa franchisee. Yung mga premixes naka-ready na yan sa commissary. Okay? Investment affordability is very important as well. If your type of business concept will require 50 million for a branch to be established, medyo mahirap yan i-franchise. So ideally, pag sa mga small businesses, pwedeng 500 to 1 million. Ang mga restaurants na full store, 60 to 100 square meters, for example, pwede na yan sa 3 to 5 million. Okay, so doon natin nakikita yan sa investment package. Okay, and of course, dapat long-term ang potential ng franchise ng business concept natin. Hindi siya nauuso lang, hindi siya fad. Okay? Okay. So, as mentioned, we should have a professional franchise program. So, part of this discussion kasi is what is included in a franchise program. So, sabi ko nga, 4 lang naman yan. The franchise business plan, the franchise agreement, the franchise operations manual, and also the franchise sales and marketing. Okay. Pero the whole franchise program, as part of the business plan alone, 4 po yan. So we have of course, we need to assess first the franchisability. So yung number 1, franchisability assessment and alignment, aayusin muna natin yan before we proceed to franchising the brand. And then we prepare the business plan. And then 3 and 4 is more on financial modeling. This is where we decide the investment package, the right royalty fees, the right margin, the right transfer price, the right selling price, okay? The right percentage of advertising fee. Nandito po yan lahat sa 3 and 4. It's a financial model. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is part of the business planning. And number 5 is the franchise agreement. So our lawyer na partner will draft the franchise agreement para nandun lahat ng policies that we established dito sa business planning. Number 6 is the operations manual. And lastly, the sales and marketing plan for the franchise. So ito yung kailangan natin na program. Okay? These are the modules in the franchise program that we need to establish first before we go into franchising our brand. Okay? So let's discuss briefly kung ano ang business plan. Kasi actually, this presentation is my presentation in franchise masterclass. So, mga 3 to 4 hours na discussion to. So, I'll try to make it summarized. Yung mga important points lang natin. So, number 1 tayo in the franchise business plan. Okay? So, this is the first part of the module. Para you have idea on how to develop the modules. As mentioned, if you can develop your own franchise program, go. Pwede nating pag-aralan yan. But if you want if you want us to assist you, kasi we have experience as well, we have the best practices from different industries, not only into food, but also into services. Of course, you can always consult us for this franchise program. For the business plan, no, number 1 talaga is always the top line, no? Okay. Kailangan meron tayong sales forecasting. Okay, alam natin yan. That's part of the business planning. That's top line of your financial sales forecast. Okay, so this is where we identify ano ba dapat ang sales target every month ng isang branch. Ilan ang transaction every day? Magkano ang average value per transaction? Magkano ba dapat pag nakuha natin ng transaction at yung average value per transaction? Bawa, meron kang bibili sa'yo 100 customers a day. Magkano ba ang in-order average ng customer natin? 100 pesos din kasi food kunwari na pang customers. Average 10,000 pesos. Okay? So, for us to realize that target of 10,000 pesos times 30 days, 300. For us to realize that, ano yung marketing strategies natin? Ilang brand kayanin 100 customers a day. Who is the primary target market? Tama ba ang location mo to your target market? Fit ba ang target market mo, target customer, kung nasaan ang location ng branch mo? Sino mga competitors natin in that area? Okay? Considering the market and the competition, ilan ang gusto mong kunin na market share? 10%? 15%? Okay, let's say 20%. Anong strategy mo? Marketing strategy to get that 20%. So that's part of the sales forecasting alone. In the cost of sales analysis, this is in terms of financial modeling, from the sales forecast, dapat alam natin yung cost of goods. If nagbebenta tayo ng isang bottled product, let's say 500 pesos, magkano ang cost natin nun? Raw material. For example, mga taga-Bicol naman tayo, bottled laing. Sabihin natin ang bottled laing is 200 pesos selling price. Okay? Magkano ang cost ng laing for that particular size? Magkano yung gata? Magkano yung other ingredients? Magkano yung bote? Magkano yung labor cost, direct labor cost for that particular production? So, i-check natin kung 30% ang target natin, 200 pesos, dapat ang cost natin for every bottle is only 60 pesos. Okay? So, dapat pa-identify natin lahat ng factors sa cost of goods. So, ideally, before you franchise your business, check your cost of sales. Analyze your cost of sales. Pag umaabot ka ng 50%, review muna. Review muna your costing. It's either you review your cost, less down, minimize the cost, or increase the price. If you increase the price, wala ka ng option but to increase the price, check the competitor's price. Okay, baka mamaya masyado na mataas tayo sa competition. So these are the factors to consider in analyzing the cost of goods. Your raw materials, packaging, the ingredients, direct labor, the direct fuel cost. If you are into food, kung meron kang delivery partner na commission, dito kasi sa Manila, or I know meron din dyan Grab and Food Panda, yung mga restaurants, merong percentage ang Grab and Foodpanda na 25%. So that's part of the direct cost. Okay? Advertising cost as well kung meron. Okay. So next is part of the business plan is the franchise investment package. Ano ang kasama sa franchise investment package? Di ba may nagtatanong sa atin, magkano franchise ng business mo? 500,000. Anong kasama doon? Kasama dyan franchise fee and the setup cost. Okay? Normally kasama dyan franchise fee and the setup cost. When we say franchise fee, these are intangible. Okay? Wala pang gamit dyan. It includes, of course, use of name, trademark, and logos, the manual, the training for the franchise owner and staff, the site evaluation. We assist them, of course, kasi di tayo magbubukas ng location kahit saan. Continuing business guidance and support, and of course, R&D. That's part of the franchise fee. And the setup cost, these are all tangible naman. Leasehold improvement, let's say, construction, yung signage, lahat ng furnitures, fixture, lahat ng equipment. If you are a restaurant concept, lahat ng cooking equipment, storage, freezer, etc. Initial inventory, uniform, grand opening budget, and support. So, yan po ang kasama sa investment package. Okay? Franchise fee and setup cost. So, di ba? Kung kaya nyo na yung gawin, pwede na kayo gumawa ng investment package. Now, ang common question as mentioned, magkano ang franchise ng negosyo mo? The second question, okay, yung next question after that, kailan yung payback period? Okay, if I invested 1 million in your franchise brand, kailan yung payback period? Kailan babalik sa akin? Okay, so that's very critical. That's why very comprehensive ang financial modeling. Okay, kasi it's always numbers in doing this type of business model. Okay, so the payback period varies on the type of business, on the type of industry, and also the investment level. Okay, hindi pwedeng 1 year ang payback period ng 500,000, 1 year din ang payback period ng 10 million investment. 'Di ba? Magkaiba 'yon. Okay? So normally, this is based on the industry franchise, no? Kapag mga 500 to 1 million ang investment level, the payback period is less than a year. Normally mga 8 hanggang 12 months. If the investment level is from around 2 million to 5 million, normally the payback period is around 15 months hanggang 30 months. Okay? So walang perfect formula. This is benchmarking. Kapag ang investment level 6 million hanggang 10 million, umaabot na yan ng mga 4 years and 5 years. 20 to 30 million, 7 years hanggang 10 years. Okay? So, benchmarking yan sa industry. So, ngayon, when you develop your franchise model, investment level, sales target, and also your profitability, makukompute mo ngayon. Pag nag-invest sa akin ng franchisee ko ng 1 million, with your financial model, nakita mo na 10 months babalik na sa kanya. So that's a good profitability of your business model. Okay, so you have to consider that. Pero if your investment level is only 500,000, the payback period is 3 years. It's not profitable. Yes, babalik ang pera nila, pero 3 years, that's too long as compared to the other franchise brands in the market. Okay, so of course we also compare with other investment vehicles like bank, franchise brands, and others. So in general, low risk, low return, high risk, high return. Okay, so the factors to consider in payback period, no, para mabilis ang payback period, dapat mataas ang sales. That's number 1. High profit margin. Ibig sabihin, mababa dapat ang cost of goods natin. Low ang investment level. low ang OPEX. Okay? So ito yung mga kino-consider natin to optimize our financial model. Okay? Dapat mapababa natin yung OPEX. Okay? Kung pwede, sabi nga ni Sir Mac kanina, BMBE, for a startup business na 3 million, baka pwedeng wag muna tayo magbigay ng minimum wage. Okay? Pero if they hit a certain target, magbigay tayo ng incentive na pwedeng mas mataas pa sa magiging minimum wage nila. So, strategy yan sa operating expenses. Pag mababa ang sales, pwede tayo dun sa particular salary rate. Pero pag tumaas, na hit nila yung target para mas motivated sila in hitting the target, bibigyan natin silang incentive program. The basic salary plus incentive program, pwede mas mataas pa sa minimum wage, provided they hit the target. Okay? So what are the fees in franchising? Okay? The fees in franchising is number one, the franchise fee. As mentioned, ito yung mga intangible. Okay? Use of name, trademark, and logos, training, operations manual, royalty fee. So the royalty fee is a payment for the continuing support. 'Di ba? Meron tayong sariling franchise team, meron tayong separate franchise organization. We have the team to provide support to our franchisees on a regular basis, quarterly, monthly, weekly. We support them, depende sa need. So saan natin kukunin yung fund to provide support? So that's why we have the royalty fee. Kasi ang franchise fee, upfront fee lang yan, one-time payment only. But the royalty fee, it's continuing fee. Okay, continuing service fee. We have advertising fee as well, local advertising, national advertising, pero ito, hindi yan income natin. It's an escrow account lang na this will be a guide lang of the franchisees on what to spend for advertising. We have the renewal fee as well. The renewal fee is normally at the end of the term, of the first term, for example, they will renew. For the second term, then they have to pay a renewal fee. And normally, the renewal fee is 50% of the then current franchise fee. Okay? 50% of the franchise fee. Kung ano ang going rates ng franchise fee on that particular period. And also security deposit. Okay? So the bottom line of creating a franchise business plan is to create a win-win-win scenario. Meaning, tatlong entities. We have the franchisor, that's number one. We have the franchisee sa gitna, and we have the customer. Okay? So dapat sa franchisor, efficient ang production cost para mababa ang cost of goods natin. Si franchisee naman will have enough margin, no, kasi mababa ang cost natin, na even if we have a competitive selling price, maganda pa rin ang margin ni franchisee. Kasi of course, we can always have high margin. Okay? Taasan ko yung presyo ko. Ang taas na ng margin ko. Ang question is, may bibili pa ba sa atin? So we should have a competitive SRP. So balance between the consumer, the franchisee, and the franchisor. Okay? So second module, operations manual. So ipapakita ko lang ano ang mga inclusions or modules under the operations manual of franchising. Okay? So the first module is yung pre-opening. Okay? Pre-opening before mag-open ang isang franchise branch. Okay? Siyempre is to establish the organization, site acquisition, nandito yung paano yung assessment sa isang location, acquiring of business permits and licenses. Kaya makakatulong si Negosyo Center to assist us sa pag-process ng mga permits. Setting up the outlet or the branch, pre-opening checklist and store opening plans. Ito yung sa pre-opening procedures. Module 1 of the operations manual. The second module of the operations manual is about HR and administration. Nandito yung hiring procedures, nandito yung policies, no? Employee documentation, paano yung compensation, nandito lahat sa HR and administration. And medyo mahaba ang HR and administration kasi nandito yung mga labor standards na dapat nandyan sa manual natin. The third module is about the technical, the overall operations in running the branch. Okay, we have the general operations and technical operations. Sa general operations, ano yung mga standards in opening and closing the store? How do we manage the inventory? Paano yung cashiering procedure? Paano yung supply chain? How do we manage the cost? Branch security. Okay, general operations. Pero pag technical, about our specific product or service na. So, kung sa food ka, ano yung mga food safety basics? Ano yung dapat, ano yung mga standards natin in the personal hygiene? Kasi mga food handler yung mga yan. Ano yung mga kitchen procedures? Kung sa food and beverage preparation procedure, pag service naman, ano yung mga SOPs in rendering a particular service? What are the processes in the customer journey? Okay, customer transaction processes and POS procedures, either manual or automated na POS. Okay, nandyan lahat sa technical operations. Financial management, that's the fourth module of the operations manual. How do they manage the sales, the cash on hand, paano sila nagre-report? Kasi yung owner ng franchisee, ng franchise brand, yung franchisee, hindi naman siya everyday nandyan, the whole day. Pwedeng everyday pero mag-visit lang siya. Hindi naman siya nandyan the whole day of operation. Nandun lang yung mga tao. Pero paano yung reporting procedure? How do they prepare the reports and prepare the bank deposits, daily reporting, etc. And lastly, Module 5 is sales and marketing. So this is more on consumer sales and marketing. Okay? Paano sila hahanap ng customers for their branch. Okay? So tapos na tayo sa second part, business plan, operations manual, and third is the franchise agreement, legalities and the franchise agreement. Okay, so what is the franchise agreement? So this is a legal document that stipulates all of the provision ng franchisor and franchisee relationship. Normally, when our lawyer prepares the franchise agreement, mga around 50 to 55 pages na contract yan. Medyo mahaba-haba kasi nakalagay dyan lahat for the protection also ng franchisor. And also, this is the license given by the franchisor to our partner franchisee. Okay. Ano ba dapat ang nandun sa franchise agreement? Okay. So, ito, I will recommend na dapat mag-hire ng lawyer. Huwag natin gagawin ang sarili nating franchise agreement. Okay. So, dapat nandun yung provisions about the trademark, the patent, and also the signages. Ano yung manner of collection? How much is the franchise fee? Okay, and also the cost of investment, how much is the royalty fee, renewal fee, lahat ng fees nandito. Okay, we also include the operations manual as an attachment to the franchise agreement kasi hindi mo mailalagay lahat sa franchise agreement. But since the operations manual is an attachment to the franchise agreement, if they violated the operations manual, meaning yung SOPs natin sa manual, they violated by the franchisee. So, it's a violation also in the franchise agreement. Okay? Ano yung assigned territory? What is the duration of the franchise? As mentioned, kung 4 years ang first term mo, at the end of the first term, ano yung rights nila for the renewal? Okay? Magkano babayaran nilang mga renewal fees? Ano mga nakastipulate na support? No? Coming from the franchisor and also advertising. So ito yung mga basic na provisions in drafting the franchise agreement by our lawyer. Okay? Ano yung mga common issues? Okay? Dapat alam din natin to. Anong mga common issues? Anong mga pinanggagalingan ng away between the franchisor and the franchise? Para at least maiwasan natin in the near future. No? So if there will be delay in the delivery of obligations or of course payables. Normally, sa side ng franchisee, no, nadidelay na magbayad ng royalty. Okay? Nag-deliver ka ng product, hindi pa nila binayaran. They are not adhering to the right advertising fee. Okay? So, nagkakaroon ng issue yan. So, sinusulatan natin yan as a franchisor. Okay? Minsan naman, the problem maybe from the franchisor. Di ka nag-provide ng support. Hindi mo man lang chinek yung location. Okay? Walang location assessment. Wala nang visit na nangyayari. So, it could be source of problem as well coming from the franchisor. Another issue, very common, is misdeclaration of sales. Normally kasi the royalty and the advertising fee is percentage of sales. So, minsan, nag-under-declare ng sales para mababa ang royalty. But we have strategies on that. Okay? Mismanagement of the franchise, laging sarado, di ba? Or ang daming ipis, pundido na yung mga ilaw. So, nagiging issue yan. Okay? And unfair competition. Okay? So, as mentioned, we need to have another entity, which is the franchise corporation. No? So, it's an independent corporation and there's a specific and authorized purpose to grant a franchise. So, normally, si lawyer din ang gumagawa nito. Okay? So, last part is the franchise sales in digital marketing. So, this is different from regular marketing or consumer marketing. Okay? Let me differentiate. Ang consumer marketing, we are looking for our customers who will be a patron or a source of our sales for our products or services. Nag-advertise tayo sa Facebook, nagbibigay tayo ng mga brochures, naglalagay tayo ng mga tarpaulin para makakuha tayo ng sales from our customers. But franchise marketing is looking for a partner, looking for a prospective investor or a franchisee na mag-i-invest sa ating brand. So that's a different type of marketing. Okay? Di ka na nagbebenta ng produkto. Okay? So we need to specify the right target market. Ano ba ang behavior ng target market natin? And how do we generate these leads? Okay? Online ba or traditional? Okay. So, pag traditional and digital, let me just differentiate, no? Ang essence of digital marketing or in any type of marketing, ang essence talaga niyan, to make it very efficient, is the data. Okay? So, dapat meron tayong data na available. Okay? Let me just... Okay. So, sa data na yon, kailangan we gather that kasi yun ang, especially in franchise marketing, hindi siya katulad ng selling of a product na pwedeng bumili ka agad. In franchise, this is a high ticket selling, meaning you're selling 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million investment. Okay? If you're selling that, high value selling or high ticket selling, hindi siya one time na magdi-decide ka agad. Okay? So, there is what we call the sales funnel. Sino yung cold audience, sino yung warm, sino yung hot. May mga follow-through activity. Kasi hindi naman kagad magdi-decide yan. Kunwari, nakita yung franchise brand yun, nagpapa-franchise kayo. Hindi kagad yan bibili. Kakausapin ko muna yung husband ko, magpapa-approve ako sa husband, ito yung concept, dito tayo mag-invest. Matagal na proseso. Okay? That's why we need to have data. In data management, sa traditional, wala masyado. If you give flyers, naglagay ka ng tarpaulin, would you know kung sino nakakita ng tarpaulin? Would you know kung sino mga binigyan natin ng brochure? How can you do a follow-through activity? Comparing to digital, if you have the registration, if you have the e-commerce platform, if you have social media advertising, you can track all of these leads. You can even get the mobile number and email address. So you can retarget the leads that we generated from cold stage to warm. Pwede natin silang i-retarget. Okay? That's why very critical yung digital platform in franchise selling. Okay. So in franchise selling, okay, very critical yung digital marketing. But you can start from social media. Kahit hindi mo na lahat, start from social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And then next is a website, an e-commerce website. When we say e-commerce, it has a capability to transact sales. It has the capability to do transaction. Pwede nang bumili si customer at magbayad si customer through that platform. What's the advantage of that? It automates the sales process, but it generates data. Sino mga bumibili? Kami, we have you can visit my e-commerce platform sa Pickup Sticks is pickupsticksbistro.com. If you can visit that website, you can purchase the products that you want, you can have it delivered today, you can pay it right away dun sa platform. Pero kami, namomonitor namin, anong best-selling item? Isaw ba? Barbecue? Ano ang location na madaming bumibili sa amin? Sino ang mga repeat customers namin? 'Di ba? Sino na mga bumili sa amin? So, it's the data generation na ginagamit namin, na advantage namin using an e-commerce platform. Of course, search engine optimization. Pag nag-search sila sa Google, lalabas ba ang brand natin? We also do advertising. So probably doon ako nakita ni Ma'am for inviting me here. Kasi nag-research siya, lumabas yung sa consultancy ko. So this is very critical in expanding a business. Pero hindi naman kailangan sabay-sabay. Unti-unti. No? Unti-unti lang. Okay. So instead of using a messenger, we use a chatbot. Okay. What's the purpose of the chatbot? It automates. No? It automates the transaction, the conversation. But aside from that, it generates data. Okay? Medyo ano ko na to, summarize ko na tong sa digital, no? E-commerce website. So this is our example, no? pickupsticksbistro.com. You can visit this. But again, the bottom line of this, aside from automation, is the database for us to retarget the customers. Okay. So in Facebook advertising, there's what we call the Facebook targeting. We have different types of audiences. Okay, we have custom audience, look-alike audience, and special audience. This is more on target market analysis. Okay, iba ang customer namin na bago. Iba ang customer namin na existing na. Iba yung hindi pa bumibili pero interested na. Ibig sabihin, pumasok na siya sa website, nag-try na siya mag-add to cart pero di pa siya bumibili. So we can analyze all of those para we can develop strategies to every type of customer. Cold, warm, hot, and loyal customers. Okay? So that is what we call the sales funnel. Bakit ko ito dinidiscuss? This is very critical. This is critical for both consumer marketing and franchise selling. When we sell street food, alam namin kung sino yung mga hindi pa kami kilala. Iba ang ibibigay naming ads dyan. Kapag nakapasok na sila sa website, kilala na nila yung products namin, yung brand namin, pero di pa yan bumibili, iba ang attack namin dyan. Okay? Pero kung nag-add to cart na yan, pero hindi pa siya nag-purchase, nag-add to cart na, alam na namin kung anong products, pwede kayo mag-offer ng mga discounts. Pero if existing customer ka na, merong Father's Day, Mother's Day, hindi ka namin target sa Facebook, email marketing. Kasi we have your email, we have your mobile number, pwede ka mag-SMS. We can offer you free delivery. That's for consumer sales. Pero on the franchise, okay, as mentioned, in franchise selling, matagal ang proseso. Cold audience, hindi pa kami kilala. Nag-inquire, pero hindi pa masyado interested. Pero nag-set na sa amin ng Zoom meeting. Okay? Hot na yon. Kasi bakit sila magpapaset ng Zoom meeting kung hindi sila interested? Pero hindi pa sila nagpipirma, hindi pa sila nagbabayad. We can consider them as hot. So, we can retarget them, all of these customers, all of these leads with different types of strategies. Okay? So yun ang customer journey. Okay? So as we grow the business, we can have different types of automation pa. We can have an automated payroll system, commissary if you are into food or production, logistics automation, ERP. So this is part of the expansion strategies na if you want to automate everything as you grow the business, you can use these types of system. So another important factor for having a successful franchise brand is to prepare the franchisees for digital. So kami, we conduct training for our franchisees, no? Paano messenger, paano yung advertising, we provide training. Especially after ng pandemic, no? So this is August 1. After the pandemic, dire-diretso na yung training namin. Para they can also adapt to the new landscape ng marketing. Okay, so as mentioned, we can have free initial consultation. So simply visit this website, no, jomshabok.com, tapos a free initial consultation. Or if you want, this is my direct contact number. You can send me a message or send me an email address. Okay, so kung may question po kayo, let me know sa chat box para masagot po natin. Pero kung medyo detailed yung question nyo, just register for a free initial consultation. Okay? So thank you very much po.
Thank you so much po, Mr. Jose Marie G. Habok. May questions po? Ma'am Amy?
Wala po, ma'am. Napindot lang.
Napindot lang po. Okay po. Any questions po? The chat box. From Sir Raymond Cantor. Sir, kailan daw po ba pwedeng i-expand ang business or negosyo? Dapat po ba stable na yung kita mo sa isang negosyo?
So, yung na-discuss natin kanina, part of the franchisability, no? So, you should have a successful prototype. So, para masabi natin na successful ang prototype mo or successful ang existing mo na business, dapat kumikita na. Okay? Kasi, yun ang purpose natin. I-duplicate natin ang isang successful na negosyo. Para masabi natin successful, dapat kumikita ang negosyo natin.
Any questions pa po? Okay po, kung wala na po, let us present na po the plaque of appreciation. Plaque of appreciation is hereby given to JGH Business Consultancy for being the official partner of the Department of Trade and Industry Camarines Norte Provincial Office in the conduct of Grow Your Business from One to Many, an investment forum to franchise development on September 20, 2022. Given this 20th day of September 2022, signed Provincial Director Christy A. Rivera.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much po, sir. May isang question pa po from Lemon Chess. Sir, pwede pa po bang mag-ano ng questions?
Sure po. Sige po.
How much po ang fee ng franchise model and system sa inyong company daw po?
Okay po. So, there's a range po kasi it depends on the type of business concept. Pero nag-range po siya from 350,000 to 500,000. But that is not to be paid right away, no? So, it's we offer 12 months na installment payment with 0% interest. And also we have partners na pwedeng mag-extend ng longer term hanggang 36, pwedeng through BPI for example. So pwede siyang bayaran ng longer term. But the range is around 350 to 500. So upon assessment of your business, then that's the time that we can forward a detailed proposal to you.
Okay na po ba yun, ma'am? Nasagot po ba ni sir? Yung question niyo po? Yes po, thank you. Okay po. Baka po meron pa pong questions bago po tayo mag-proceed. Any questions po?
Hello.
Hello po.
Hello. Ayan, hello Sir Joms. Good afternoon. Ayan, hello Yel.
Yes, good afternoon.
Actually, yung tanong ko po is for the sake of the potential franchisors natin. Sir, how long will it take po para sa whole development ng ating franchise?
Good question, So, I'll share my screen again para ma-discuss ko lang kahit mga 2 minutes lang to. Okay. Pakita ko lang ulit yung packages. I mean the modules. Okay. So, as mentioned, we have different types of modules in the program, no? Wait lang, sorry. This one. Okay. So we have different modules. So for all of these modules, the whole franchise program will take around 6 months. Okay. But for us to sell the franchise brand, no, so we can start selling already, we need to finish the first 4. Okay. The business planning. So because in the business planning, we can already prepare the franchise deck. We now have the franchise investment package. So we are finished with the franchise financial model. So 1 to 4. So this 1 to 4 will take around 2 months. Okay. So kasi we have to assess and gathering of information and financial modeling. 2 months itong 1 to 4. After the second month that we finalize this, we can start selling already. So on the third month, we can have franchisees who will be signing the franchise agreement na. So pwede na magkaroon ng income on the franchise while we are developing the operations manual and also the sales and marketing plan. Okay, so but lahat ng program will be 6 months. But the whole consultation, no, it's lifetime. Meaning, as long as you are operating the franchise brand, nandito ako to support you. So wala nang end yung consultancy. It's lifetime consultancy already. As long as we are talking about that specific brand.
Ayan, thank you, sir. Ayan,
Thank you.
para po sa mga potential franchisors natin, ayan, can we see a thumbs up po para makita namin kung sino yung mga potential franchisors namin dito para at least po, bukod po sa business consultancy na just in case po na i-avail po natin yung franchise development consultancy services po nila Sir Joms, at least po ma-updatein po namin kayo at ma-provide po namin yung ibang needs po ninyo if we have those services po sa aming opisina. Ano po? So can I see a thumbs up po sa mga nagpaplano mag-offer ng franchising? Ayan, we have here Lemon Jess. Ayan, ito si Lemon Jess. Ayan, si Lemon Jess actually may IPO registration na siya. We also have Little Mexican. Ayan, and I believe po there are some businesses po dito, micro and MSMEs po dito na already offering a franchising, but then po they do not have that formal documents po as to the franchising. Ano po? Then next question, sir, if it will take 6 months, more or less 6 months po in our franchise development packages, yun po bang payment scheme natin is isahan lang po ba or pwede po ba may installment po ba yan, sir?
The professional fee namin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, actually hanggang 12 months na installment 'yon. Tapos 12 months na installment, hindi siya one-time payment. And then again, if you can partner with BPI for example, with their kanegosyo loan, pwede yan ma-extend into 36 months. So may mga naman assistance naman from the financing institution.
And
Hello
thank
po,
you so
may
much.
question pa po.
Yes, sir. Yes po, from Lemon Jess, may question po.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hello
Hi,
po.
sir.
Ay, sir, doon po ba sa fee po, sa consultation po yun, tapos yung paggagawa po ng system, kasama rin po ba doon yung sa marketing? Makatulong po kayo sa marketing? Paano siya yung after?
Actually, kasama po talaga sa module ng marketing. Meron po tayong franchise sales and marketing module. So part of the support that we provide is to set up your digital marketing platforms. So we will include the website and e-commerce platform. Sinasama na po natin yan. And also setting up of the social media platforms that we will utilize for lead generation. Kasama po yun.
Thank you po. Actually, sir, mas mura kayo sa Frontcorp. Kasi may contract na binigay sila sa akin, kaso talagang mahal. Yun
Opo.
lang, nagsali nga ako dun sa next gen in franchising, hindi lang talaga nanalo, top 5 lang sa Luzon.
Oh, sige po, ayoko po mag-comment kasi naka-live tayo.
Yes po.
So, please set Zoom initial consultation dun sa jomshabok.com para we can
Okay, sige po.
talk about your brand.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ayan, thank you so much po from Lemon Jess. Ayan, we're seeing those potential franchisors na nagtatanong na kayo. Ano po? So just in case po na yung iba, kung may tanong po kayo, feel free po na magtanong habang kasama po natin ngayon si Sir Joms Habok po. Anyway po, mamaya po I believe ibibigay po ni Sir Joms yung contact details nila, as the Facebook account, the website, as well as the email address po. Kasi katulad po na nabanggit kanina ni Sir Joms, they are offering initial consultation para po sa ating mga potential franchisor. May question pa po ba tayo from our participants? May question pa po? Ayan, sir, I have another question. Nabanggit po ninyo, sir, na ideally dapat corporation kapag mag-o-offer na po tayo ng franchising. At present po, we have this so-called one-person corporation na pwede pong isang tao lang po may mag-ari ng corporation. Sir, okay na po ba yung one-person corporation or kailangan po na marami pong incorporators?
Ang main purpose of incorporating it is syempre, as we all know, to have a separate entity, 'di ba? Kasi pag DTI and the owner is the same. Pag corporation na 'yan, if it's one person or kahit na yung regular na 5 incorporators, separate na kagad si incorporator. So, okay na tayo pagdating dun sa purpose na 'yon. Korporasyon ka na. Pero may slight na disadvantage lang ang OPC. Okay? Kasi lalabas talaga yan sa pangalan mo, OPC. Okay? For example, yung Anthony's Pika Pika, OPC. Okay? So, pagdating sa franchising, kailangan din magkaroon ng maayos na credibility. Kapag OPC, isipin nila na, of course, one-person corporation. But that's a very slight disadvantage lang. But again, with your question na one-person corporation for franchise, yes, it's okay. Pwede na po yun.
And thank you so much po, Sir Joms. Ayan, so baka from Perky Cup, baka po may question kayo, Sir Jimmy? Or si Ma'am Jerry Lynn? Actually, sir, karamihan sa mga participants natin ngayon ay we already saw potential in them and they are really planning po na mag-offer ng franchising in the next 5 years. And part din po, yung iba po kasi nag-undergo ng Kapatid Mentor Me program. So ilan po sa nilagay nila sa business model canvas nila is to offer franchising. Ano po? Sino pa pong may questions? Ayan, may question pa po ba? And from Perky Cup po, from Sweet Street Pastries Shop. Wala na po ba? Even po yung mga into restaurant business po or yung into baking. Kasi may alam po tayo na isang brand na bake products yung kanyang mga ino-offer but then they are offering franchising po. So nasa all over nationwide may iba't ibang branches na po siya. So, feel free po na magtanong habang kasama po natin ngayon si Sir Joms. Wala na po ba? Going once? Twice? Thrice? Ayan, I think, sir, okay na ang ating mga negosyante. Baka mas gusto nila yung free one-on-one consultation with you. Pero may pumapasok ngayon, sir. I just do not know if may question siya. Ayan, from CC Takoyaki po, may question po ba? Wala. Ay, sir, in addition po pala, naalala ko may nagtanong sa akin nito. Months ago, I mean. Sir, yung pag-design po ba, kasi di ba we have this parang kiosk type, mall type, counter type. So kasama po ba yun sa franchise development natin, yung pag-design po ng mga yun?
Yung pag-decide, okay? Pag-decide ko anong pag-decide mo na what particular format ang gagamitin natin. Kasi for example, for food, we can offer different formats eh. We can offer kiosk, cart, we can offer full store restaurant or stall yung pang food court. The same brand offering different formats. No? Deciding what type of format kasama yon. Pero yung pag-design, okay, we have partners who can help you. Mga architects or mga fabricators who do that as well. So, pwede po natin pwede ko po kayong i-link sa ano na 'yon, sa mga provider ng service na 'yan.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much po. Ayan, from JG's Burger po, may question po ba tayo? Ayan, from Little Mexican. Ayan, so I think, sir, well, ayan, sir, nakalink po ang inyong company sa mga major malls?
Yes po. SM, Ayala, Robinsons, Mega World, yes. We can always assist you po sa pag-develop ng mga locations. Ang ready na to expand si Lemon Jess.
Actually, sir, mukhang tingin ko, ready na talaga ito si Lemon Jess. Mukhang right away, mamaya, mag-appointment na siya sa'yo ng initial consultation.
Kasi, ang franchise selling, no? Pagdating sa bare months, yun talaga yung peak. Kasi madaming mga potential investors kasi may mga bonuses yung mga tao, yung maraming dumadating na pera. So, ini-invest nila yan into franchise. Especially sa mga ganitong mga cart or kiosk Kaya mas mataas talaga yung yung sales ng franchise industry pagdating ng bare months. So if ever, this is the best time talaga to franchise the brand. And especially na as in nakikita natin na pawala na talaga yung effect ng pandemic, no? So marami ng tao sa mall, buwabalik na yung mga businesses nag-open na, lahat ng work dito sa Manila 100% na. Even yung school mag 100% na face-to-face na rin. So buwabalik na tayo sa So unahan na lang to sa location, di ba?
Yes po. That's why we are encouraging po yung mga negosyante natin na nagpaplano po talaga na mag-offer ng franchising to grab this opportunity po to grow your business from one to many. Kung dati po okay na tayo sa isang branch lang or yung own branch lang natin, why not itry po nating mag-expand? Kasi nga po nabanggit kanina ni Sir Joms, that is our way of brand recognition. And also po, kung napapansin po ninyo, during the pandemic, the Provincial Tourism of Camarines Norte have this Cam Norte muna or boost domestic tourism, wherein marami po tayong na-identify na tourist spot dito sa Camarines Norte na dati akala natin wala. We have these waterfalls, maraming islands, and even the resorts po na meron tayo. And we are really expecting po na in the succeeding years, in the succeeding months, magkakaroon tayo ulit ng influx ng tourists dito sa Camarines Norte. And also we have this big mall na dito po sa ating probinsya, specifically po sa Daet, na pwede natin maging location patungkol sa ating pong mga branches. Ano po? So I guess, sir, wala nang question yung ating mga participants. So I think po we can now proceed to the next part of our program po, which is the awarding of the plaque of appreciation to JGH Business Consultancy. And can we have it po? Ayan, sorry po. And now po, I think na award na po yung ating plaque of appreciation with the JGH Business Consultancy. Sir, in behalf of the Department of Trade and Industry, maraming salamat po for this partnership project. And we are looking forward po na mas marami pa po kayo matulungan na mag-grow dito sa Camarines Norte, hindi lang po sa Camarines Norte, but then po nationwide, considering po the offer na binibigay ninyo as compared po with the other business consultancy services. And we are really looking forward po na maraming negosyante ang mag-contact po sa inyo for the initial consultation, then afterwards the franchise development packages. Muli po, in behalf of our Provincial Director, Ma'am Christy E. Rivera, maraming salamat po for being here with us today.
Thank you very
next
much.
Naman po, thank you, sir. Ayan, then next naman po, siguro yung iba sa inyo nagtatanong, ano na ba yung ibang mga brands or ibang mga company na tutulungan nila Sir Joms? Ano po? So next naman po na part ng program po natin is the testimony from the clients po ng JGH Business Consultancy. So next slide, please. Yes, for our first testimony po, we have the Chief Executive Officer of MGAS Franchising Corporation. Ayan, palakpakan po natin. Let's give a virtual clap to Ma'am Ellen Monastrial Brillantes.
Hi, I'm Ellen Brillantes, Vice President and Head of Sales for Island Air Products Corporation, and I'm also the CEO for MGAS Franchising. We are a family-owned corporation that is engaged in the distribution of LPG and other industrial gases. We have been in business for 43 years and we operate on a regional level with 16 refilling plants. The company years ago decided that the direction that it would take was to go nationwide. So we came to JGH Consultancy to get advice on how we could strategically expand given the business landscape that we currently have. We were able to explore the different approach in which the business could grow This was, of course, through franchise, distributorship, and the co-ownership business models. We have been partners with them for over 5 years now, and so far we have been successful in our journey with them. We now have over 50 franchisees, 5 distributorships, partners in our new refilling plants, and we also have future projects already lined up with them. Their competence, expertise, and professionalism has helped our company conceptualize, plan, and execute its plans in the most efficient manner. So thank you, Joms, for all the help.
Ayan, thank you so much po, Ma'am Brillantex. Next on our line naman po for the testimony, we have the Chief Executive Officer and President of Spring Cleaning Incorporation. Ayan, so let's give a virtual clap to Ma'am Maria Zera Chua.
I first met with Mr. Joms Habok when I was looking for someone to help me with the franchise program of my business. And then during the pandemic, because of the uncertainties and also the restrictions, people only talk with other people through social media, and also they only do their purchases online. So my business was badly and negatively affected by that. So I again tapped his help, Mr. Joms Habok's help, for me to develop a digital marketing platform for my business. And I was very happy with the outcome. Because of his expertise, we were able to target the correct market for my type of business. And then when I think na it's already the right time for me to sell the business, I again asked for his expertise in business valuation. I was able to sell the business in a correct price. I'm very happy with the outcome. Mr. Joms Habok is a professional. He's very straightforward. He's kind and honest, and he knows his craft well. I hope, Mr. Joms Habok, that you will continue doing what you do best, because you're truly a blessing to business people like me, to start up companies in their growth and expansion. More power to you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am Chua. So those are the testimonies from the clients of JGH Business Consultancy. And we are hoping po na sa mga susunod na taon, isa na din po sa inyo magbibigay ng testimony on how JGH Business Consultancy help your business together with the Department of Trade and Industry, Camarines Norte Provincial Office. Ano po, katulad nga po nung nabanggit kanina ni Ma'am Brillantes, in the span of 5 years, nagkaroon na agad sila ng 50 franchisees. Ano po, so all things are possible po, kailangan lang talaga natin i-grab itong investment idea na ito para sa ating mga micro, small, and medium enterprises, lalong-lalo na po dito sa probinsya ng Camarines Norte. So muli po, maraming salamat po, JGH Business Consultancy. Ayan, so next naman po ng part ng program natin, I think kanina nabanggit na ni Sir Joms nung question natin related to the payment scheme, na kung saan nag-o-offer din daw, nag-o-offer si JGH Business Consultancy ng installment basis patungkol po sa payment natin sa franchise development. But then po may nabanggit din siyang isang financing institution kung saan maaari tayong matulungan. And I know po every one of us will be needing some additional capital para po makapag-start na tayo ng ating franchise development. So we have invited po ng isang financing institution na maaari po tayong matulungan kasi they are the official partner of the Philippine Franchise Association when it comes to franchising. Ayan, so without further ado po, ayan, palakpakan po natin. Let's give a virtual clap to Ma'am Alexis Alin Tablante, the Business Loan Advisor of Bank of the Philippine Islands. Ayan, can I see a clap po? Clap reaction para sa ating speaker ngayon. Ayan. So, Ma'am Aling, Ma'am Alexis, hello po.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon po. Okay, can I start na, ma'am? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank Ma'am Christy and Ma'am Marian for inviting BPI. So again, I am Alexis Tablante, your BPI Business Loans Advisor. By the way, I am handling Bicol Region and Palawan. Ang office ko po is dito sa Naga Business Center. But don't worry po kung mag-a-apply kayo, pwede na pong online or I can visit you po in your area. So this afternoon, I will be discussing some of BPI's business solutions that can reach your funding needs. And so I hope po at the end of my presentation, you will be able to get ideas on how BPI can help you grow your business. Okay po, next slide, please. Okay, so just a brief introduction po muna tayo about Ka-Negosyo Credit Line, yung po makikita niyo sa screen, and the Ka-Negosyo Off-the-Shelf Loan. Ka-Negosyo Credit Line, or what we call the KCL, this one requires collateral. And yung Ka-Negosyo Off-the-Shelf naman, or the OTS, this is a non-collateralized loan. So tama po ang pagkakarinig nyo, wala pong collateral na required. Ito pong two products na to, these are usually availed by businesses like you, yung mga nagpa-franchise and nagpapa-franchise. Yeah. And KCL is a standby check-based credit line. This one is used for unexpected or short-term funding needs. So this one, yung Ka-Negosyo Credit Line or KCL, ito yung ginagamit usually kapag mga short-term lang yung pangailangan, like 6 months. And then kung gustong bayaran agad yung loan, ito po yung ginagamit and for emergency purposes. And yung OTS naman or yung off-the-shelf loan, this is usually for business expansion, purchase of equipment or purchase of raw materials and for additional capital. So, eto pong OTS, you can use this kung bibili po kayo ng mga equipments for your business. And also, pwede po ito kung halimbawa gusto nyo bumili ng service pang-deliver, pwede po yung OTS. So, we will talk about it later in my presentation. Baka ma-curious kayo, ano ba yung benefits kapag mag-a-avail ako ng business loan? Yes po, may maraming benefits po yung makukuha nyo kapag nag-avail kayo ng business loan. So on my next slide po, I will only mention 3. Okay. First is, through a business loan, you may expedite or mas mapapadali po ang inyong business growth. Bakit? Kasi kung halimbawa, if there are unexpected opportunities to expand and grow your business, you are ready to grab it. Kasi alam mo, meron kang available funds sa bank. Halimbawa, may mag-o-open na mall. Diba? Marami nag-o-open ngayon na mall. Or may mag-o-open na mall or mga business establishments, mga buildings. Tapos in-offeran ka ng location. So, kapag meron kang business loan or meron kang fund na naka-standby, pwedeng mong i-grab yung offer sa iyo, yung location. So, sayang din, di ba? Next naman, no need to dilute equity. Ibig sabihin, no need to change your equity because the loans will help you control your business and retain your profits. So, hindi kayo yung maghahanap pa ng mga additional investors para magbigay sa inyo ng additional funds. And lastly, this one, yung interest expense from your business loan will lessen po yung taxable income and also will lessen your tax expense. So yun po. Those are some of the 3 benefits if you will avail of a business loan. Okay, on our next slide, we move forward to the features naman of our very convenient Ka-Negosyo Credit Line. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, ang KCL po is check-based. So, you can avail of a line anytime po and it is good as cash. So, no need na po kayong pumunta sa bank para inform na, ma'am, mag-avail po ako ng 500,000, 300,000. So, no need na po. Kapag KCL, mag-i-issue lang po kayo ng cheque doon sa babayaran ninyo or paggagamitan. And also, this KCL, it allows flexible financing. And you will only be charged of interest rate kapag nag-avail po kayo ng line. So, kung hindi naman po kayo nag-avail ng line, hindi po kayo ma-charge ng interest. And eto pa po, meron akong good news. Kasi when you avail of this KCL, you will get a free Ayala Enterprise Circle membership with exclusive discounts. So ano po ba yung mga discounts na binibigay ni Ayala Enterprise Circle? For example, 10% discount in participating generica branches nationwide. So may 10% discount ka na. Kung halimbawa, bultuhan yung bibilhin nyo na gamot or kung ano para sa tindahan, so may 10% na kayo. And also, priority lane for My Globe Business mobile and broadband services. Baka may naku-curious sa inyo, ano ba yung sinasabi ni Ma'am na Ayala Enterprise Circle? So eto po, this one is an organization wherein you may get many benefits like network to different businesses nationwide. So magkakaroon ka na ng connection, network sa iba't ibang mga businesses nationwide. For example, kayo, yung magpapa-franchise, possible or malaki po yung chance na magkaroon kayo ng network or connection sa mga businesses na may packaging, sa mga businesses na packaging yung business. Diba? Okay yun kasi direct kayo sa mga supplier. So, mas less yung expense. And then, there will be free seminars for additional learning and business growth. And also, marami pa pong promos na ino-offer kapag kayo ay naging Ayala Enterprise Circle. Okay po? Next slide, please. Yan. So, dito po sa KCL, ang minimum loan amount is 1 million. And ano po siya? Renewable per year. Payment is every 5th of the month. So, hindi nyo na po yan makakalimutan kasi lagi siyang every 5th of the month. Hindi siya nagbabago. And principal is payable anytime within the validity of the line. So, kapag nag-avail kayo ng KCL, lagi pong interest lang muna yung babayaran nyo. And yung principal, pwede nyo siyang bayaran anytime basta within 1 year. Okay? And the acceptable collaterals are deposit, real estate mortgage, or investment. So that's it for the credit line. Let us now talk about our no collateral free fund program for the OTS. Kung may question po, you can send sa ating chat box or kahit later po sa ating forum. Okay? Next slide po. Yan. As I mentioned earlier, we offer no collateral loan. So that is under the OTS facility. Hindi po siya gaya nung sa regular loan because ito pong OTS, ang processing nito is only 2 to 3 weeks. Syempre, kapag po kumpleto yung requirements, 2 to 3 weeks. Baka may magtanong, ma'am, wala ka, taga-daet po kasi ako, hindi pa po ako makakapunta ng Naga. Don't worry po kasi you can apply online. You can send the requirements to me via email or kung mas prefer nyo po talagang hard copy yung isubmit, pwede po kayong pumunta sa aming daet branch and then we will endorse you po para ma-assist kayo sa aming branch. Okay? Next slide, please. Yan. OTS or yung off-the-shelf loan program, this one po has a monthly fixed pricing package. So kung mag-a-apply kayo, kung mag-a-apply din po kayo, you will also get a free Ayala Enterprise Circle membership. So yan. Kung KCL man or OTS, automatic po may free membership ng Ayala Enterprise Circle. On my next slide, we will talk about the features of OTS. Next slide, please. Yan. Okay. So this one po yung ating OTS. The minimum loanable amount is 300,000 and the maximum is 10 million. So no collateral po ito ha. 300,000 to 10 million. For the monthly amortization, it consists of the principal plus the interest. So lagi po yung principal plus interest. And also we have made it affordable by extending the terms. So ano na po siya, 36 months. Yung maximum term, 36 months. Pero kung preferred nyo po 1 year, 2 years, pwede naman po kayo mag-apply for those terms. If we'll avail po, yung loan proceeds, i-credit po siya sa BPI account. So, kailangan nyo po mag-open ng BPI account pag na-approve po kayo kasi doon ilalagay yung proceeds. So, paano naman po malalaman kung eligible po ako to apply? On my next slide po. Yan. To be eligible po, at least 3 years of business operation. Pero po, we are already accepting 2 years of business operation. For example din, may mga cases po kasi na matagal na nag-ooperate yung business pero bago lang siya na register. Pwede naman po yun na ganun as long as kapag natawagan po yung mga customers and suppliers, maano po natin na yung business po is matagal na existing. Okay? About the age, it should be 21, minimum is 21, and not older than 70 years old at the time of loan maturity. And of course, isa po ito sa pinaka-importante. Kasi isa po ito sa mga reasons why nadi-disapprove po ang ating mga business owners sa business loan. Kailangan po no adverse or negative credit findings. So ano po ba itong negative credit findings? Example po, canceled credit card, past due loan, and court cases. With regards po sa canceled credit cards, minsan talaga po, di ba nakakalimutan natin magbayad, kaya nagpapatong-patong yung interest. Pero kung halimbawa naman po, nabayaran na ng full yung credit card, you can submit a certificate of full payment. Okay naman po yun. And also, yung application nyo po for OTS, this will be subject to standard BPI credit verification and approval processes. Yun po. And I know iba-iba po yung cases ng mga businesses. So I encourage you po to send us a message or you ask a question later so we can have a discussion with you. Huwag po kayong mahihiyang magtanong. Okay, next slide please. Yan. For the requirements naman, minimal lang po ito and I'm sure na meron po kayo nito. DTI permit, mayor's permit. Of course, yung mayor's permit dapat po is yung dapat po yung updated. 4 months bank statement or ideally po kahit po hindi BPI yung account, pwede. Pwede po kayong mag-loan kahit wala pa kayong BPI account. And also to valid IDs. And ayaw na po namin kayong pahirapan, kaya we are no longer requiring you to submit ITR and AFS kung ang loan nyo po is below 3 million. So no need lang po to submit. So ilan lang po yun, requirements natin, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 lang po yung requirements natin kapag below 3 million. And I'm sure meron po kayo na. So now next slide po. Yan. I am happy to share with you na meron po kaming Kanegosyo Festival. So meron po kaming promo ngayon. Kung kayo po ay mag-a-avail ng KCL and mabook ang inyong loan, meron pong waive na processing fee. Sayang din po yan. So, waive yung processing fee. And you will get a chance to win an Apple iPad. So, sa each application earns 1 raffle entry. So, kung kayo po ay mag-apply ng ka-negosyo loan, kung kayo po ay mag-open ng business deposit account, PPI BizLink, Ayala Enterprise Circle membership, and kung kukuha po kayo ng insurance for business or para sa inyong mga employees, you will get a chance to win an Apple iPad. So, di ba? And also, kung halimbawa na-approve na kayo and may kakilala kayo na gusto po ninyong i-refer, and yung ni-refer ninyo ay na-approve, automatic po may incentive kayo na 2,000 EGC. So, sayang niyo po yung 2,000 EGC kung may ma-refer kayo and ma-approve. So, iyan po yung aming promo ngayon. This one is from September 15 to October 15. So, meron pa po tayong halos 1 month, mga ganyan. Sayang din po yan. So, I suggest na apply na po kayo siguro this week para makapasok pa siyang October. Kung kayo po ay, sayang din po yung ating promo. Okay po, next slide. Yan. So, this one naman is our savings account and checking account sa BPI. Ano lang po ito, yung for business accounts. Ang pinaka-popular po dito sa aming checking account is yung BPI business checking because for only 10,000 pesos, pwede mo nang ipangalan yung business checking mo sa'yo or sa business mo. So, for only 10,000 na opening and maintaining. Okay po ba? Next slide, please. Okay, this one naman is our BPI Bizco, yung aming bagong application. Yan. Okay, please watch po. Okay, so that's it po. Yun po ang aming bagong product, yung DTI Disco app. So sa DTI Disco app, pwede na po kayo mag-send ng invoice, mag-generate ng statement, mag-generate ng payment link, and for only minimal fee, yung subscription fee, na pwedeng monthly, pwedeng quarterly, and pwedeng yearly. And kung hindi nyo naman po nagustuhan ang product, pwede nyo i-unsubscribe. So anytime, pwede nyo po yung gawin i-unsubscribe. Pero ito pong Bisco app kasi, this one is for businesses talaga. Malaking tulong po ito sa inyo kasi you can already monitor yung mga payments, collections. So hindi na po kayo mahihirapan. So through online lang po yan. You can download it sa App Store or Google Play. And of course, kailangan nyo po ng deposit account, existing deposit account, para po magamit nyo din po itong Bisco application. Kasi i-connect po ito sa inyong account. Okay, next slide po. Yeah. So that ends my presentation. If you have further queries, you may set an appointment with us by simply scanning the QR code flashed on your screens. Kasi kapag po i-scan nyo yung QR code, we promise na kami po mismo ang kukontak sa inyo and you get to have a one-on-one consultation with us. And one touch away lang din po ako. You can message me sa aking number, yung nasa screen po. Or you can email me or visit me here in Naga if papunta po kayo ng Naga. Once again, thank you DTI Camarines Norte. Thank you Ma'am Christy, Ma'am Marian. Thank you all very much for this opportunity to share some of BPI's business solutions. Sabay-sabay po tayong bumangon, rebuild, and make the best happen. Thank you so much and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Alexis.
Thank you.
Ma'am, is it okay if our participants will ask questions po?
Opo, yes po, it's okay.
Ayan, so para po sa mga participants natin ngayon, kung sakali pong may tanong kayo, so opportunity na po natin ito na matanong po sa Bank of the Philippine Islands, yung mga queries po natin, especially if we will be asking or applying for a loan para sa ating franchise development. Kasi I believe marami na po sa inyo ang nagpaplano nga katulad po ng discussion natin kanina. Marami na po sa atin nagpaplano na mag-offer ng franchising or yung iba nga po ay nag-o-offer na. Baka we will be needing some financial or capital para po matulungan para po makatulong sa atin when it comes to franchise development. Ayan, sino pong may questions? Ayan, feel free po to unmute or raise your hand po. Ayan. Ma'am, yung link po ba nung sa online application ng aming mga clients, may we know po the link?
Ano siya ma'am, actually, i-send po sa email ko yung application.
Okay. Specifically, ma'am, ano ma'am ang yung downloadable po ba na application form ang kailangan namin kunin from the website po ng BPI?
I will be the one po to send the application form with the list of requirements na.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you po. May question po kayo mga participants natin? And in addition, ma'am, so after ma'am the online application, so may time po ba or may situation po na pupunta po si loan applicant sa opisina ninyo, for example po, to sign some contract or some memorandum para po sa kanilang mga loan?
The only time po na pupunta sila sa branch is kapag magsasign na po ng loan documents, kapag na-approve na sila. So during the application, pwede po online lahat yung transaction. Pero kung preferred po nila na hard copy yung isubmit, it's okay lang din po. Magpapa-assist po tayo sa nearest branch na preferred.
And just in case ma'am na-approve para ma'am dun sa signing po, so pwede na po ba ma'am yung dito sa DAET branch yung pag-sign nila?
Yes po, sa DAET branch na lang po, pwede. Para hindi na po kayo bumiyahe ng Naga or kung bumabiyahe naman po ng Naga, pwede po kayo mag-drop by sa branch.
Okay. Ma'am, usually po, ilang months po kaya yung processing time upon completion of the requirements?
Ano ma'am, basta po ma'am complete yung requirements, 2 to 3 weeks po, kasama na po dyan yung release. Yung release kasi po, i-credit lang din yan sa account na i-open. So, madali lang.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you po. May questions pa po ba? Yung ating mga participants? May question pa po? And I think, ma'am, since you have provided your contact details, direct na lang po silang co-contact sa inyo for the loan application. Ayun, once again po, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Alexis.
Message na lang po kayo kung meron kayong mga questions.
Okay po. And at this point po, let's proceed to the next part of our program, which is the presentation of the plaque of appreciation to Bank of the Philippine Islands. But before that po, allow me to read its citation. Department of Trade and Industry, Philippines Negosyo Center, plaque of appreciation is hereby given to Bank of the Philippine Islands for being one of the resource speakers during the Grow Your Business from One to Many, an investment forum on franchise development on September 20, 2022 of the Department of Trade and Industry, Camarines Norte Provincial Office, given this 20th day of September 2022, and signed Christy A. Rivera, Provincial Director. Ayan, once again, ma'am, maraming salamat po. And in behalf of the Department of Trade and Industry, headed by Ma'am Christy A. Rivera, maraming salamat po for being our partner on this investment forum. Maraming salamat, ma'am.
Thank you din, ma'am. Thank you din po for inviting us.
So may questions pa po ba yung ating mga participants? Ayan, in addition po kung kanina po nabanggit din po ni Sir Joms na we will be needing to register our trademark or the brand name po ng ating mga company when it comes to as a preparation po para sa ating franchise development. We will also be having po webinar on branding on Friday po. So we will be having webinar on branding on September 23, 2022 para po makapacity tayo on how to apply po para sa ating mga Intellectual Property Office trademark, as well as ano po ba yung mga programa ng Department of Trade and Industry para matulungan po kayo sa pagre-register ng inyong mga trademark. And also po, kindly fill out the client satisfaction feedback form at yan po ay sinend na po sa ating chat box. And just a reminder lang po na for you to be able to receive an e-certificate po, kinakailangan po na nakapag-fill out kayo ng attendance as well as ng ating client satisfaction feedback form. And also po sa ating client satisfaction feedback form, we would appreciate po if you will be leaving some comments or suggestion para po mas ma-improve pa ang serbisyong ibinibigay sa inyo ng aming ahensya. Ganun din po, inaanyayahan po namin ang lahat na i-like po ang Facebook page ng DTI Camarines Norte. So i-search lamang po ninyo sa inyong mga search box DTI Camarines Norte for you to be keep updated and posted po sa lahat ng activities po ng Department of Trade and Industry Camarines Norte Provincial Office. Ganun din po, ngayon po hanggang starting po no September 16 hanggang October 16 ay mayroon po kaming kinakandak na Norte's Finest Negosyo Center Trade Fair, which is part of the 100 Days of Happiness po ng SMCT DAED, kung saan po ay nandun po ang iba't ibang micro, small, and medium enterprises po na assisted ng Negosyo Center to showcase the best food and finest crop of Camarines Norte. So bisitahin lamang po ninyo yan sa second floor, in between po ng no sa selfie area as well as dito po sa Sports Central sa second floor, malapit po sa Bigs and Activity area po ng SMCT DAED. So if wala na pong tanong, let us now proceed to the last part po of our program, the closing remarks to be given by our very supportive Business Development Division Head, Ma'am Liora A. Puso. Let's give her a virtual round of applause. Ayan, palakpakan po natin.
Ang lakas ng palakpak. Thank you so much, Mayang. Sa ating pong Provincial Director, Ma'am Christy Rivera, sa ating pong magagaling na mga speakers for today, kay Sir Joms Habok, and of course, kay Ma'am Alexis Tablamante. Very clear po yung explanation. Kahit po in between ay may mga concerns, talagang maiingganyo kang makinig. Talagang may matututunan ka. Very timely po itong activity na to kasi katulad ng nasabi na nila, almost matatapos na po ang pandemic. So napakahalaga po na kung meron man po tayong intention na mag-invest into business, now is the best time sa atin pong magigiting ng mga micro, small, and medium enterprises. Nakakatuwa po na may mga nagtatanong talaga, mga interested to engage into this franchising business opportunity. Kasi hindi lang po tayo yung matutulungan, even po yung ating mga kasamahan dito sa Camarines Norte na mapoprovide natin ng livelihood, matutulungan din po natin kung mag-i-engage tayo dito sa franchising business. Napaka-up ng kanyang title na Grow Your Business from One to Many para po sana sa ating development as micro, small, and medium enterprises. And take advantage po natin ang ino-offer nilang free online consultation. Anong specific na franchise development package po yung applicable sa inyo? Siguro nakinig naman tayo, very clear ang explanations. And of course, kailangan po i-maintain natin yung credibility ng brand natin. Napaka-importante din po, napakinggan ko kanina yung digital marketing. So, kailangan po talaga na maging updated tayo, automated, and database. Napaka-importante po nito sa negosyo. So, siguro po, dapat po na-inspire tayo dun sa mga message, mga testimonies kanina, nakikinig ako. And hopefully po, sa mga susunod na activity ng DTI, sana kayo na yung pinapakinggan namin na nagbibigay ng testimony as one of the successful businessmen na nag-engage dito sa franchising activity na ito. And sana po ay maging very positive ang project na ito para po kung ano pang mga assistance ang pwedeng i-provide ni DTI ay nandito lang po kami para matulungan kayong mga micro, small, and medium enterprises para ma-improve ang ating mga negosyo. So, maghihintay po kami ng kung sino man po ang mag-i-engage. Andyan lang po si Mayang at ang ating mga masisipag na business counselors to assist you kung ano man pong pwede naming maitulong para po matuloy-tuloy ang inyong pag-engage into franchising. Ito po ay complete package of assistance kasi bukod po sa information on franchising, andyan din po ang possible na maging source natin ng additional capital through the financing program ng ating BPI, Bank of the Philippine Islands. So, andito po ang DTI para tulungan kayo. Yan lang po. Good luck po and magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Liora, for your message. Ano po, as said po ng aming Business Development Division Head, don't hesitate po to ask for help sa aming mga business counselor. So we have 10 LGU-based negosyo centers po in the province. We have 1 in Basud, Daet, Mercedes, Binson, San Vicente, Labo, Jose Panganiban, Paracale, Kapalonga, and Santa Elena. So just in case po na may mga concerns kayo, pwede po kayong bumisita sa ating mga negosyo centers. So kung medyo malayo naman po kayo sa ating mga munisipyo or sa ating mga negosyo centers, maaari po kayong mag-message sa aming DTI Camarines Norte Facebook page para po matulungan namin kayo sa inyong mga concerns. concerns. And just in case po na may kinakailangan po ng assistance or kung kinakailangan na po ninyo ng assistance kasi nagpaplano na talaga kayong mag-develop ng inyong franchise offering, so feel free po na kontakin kami sa aming pong DTI Camarines Norte Facebook page. Ganun din po, as of this moment po, ang nakikita pa lang po namin na client satisfaction feedback sa ating pong Google Sheet ay nasa 8 pa lang po. So keep your responses coming po and we will be appreciate po kung magli-leave po kayo ng comments. So we have here po, some of the comments are good job po. Continue doing this activity. Thank you po for conducting an activity like this. Laking tulong po nito para sa aming nagbabalak mag-business. Maraming salamat po. I think the presentation was great and I've learned a lot. Thank you. So keep your responses coming po. And for now po, habang hinihintay po namin ang inyong mga responses, so pwede po ninyong panoorin ito pong mga video presentation. Maraming salamat po. God bless po. Huwag pong kalimutang bisitahin po ang ating Cam Norte's Finest Trade Fair. Yan po ay located po sa second floor ng SM City Daet, in between po ng Sports Central at ng selfie area po sa ating second floor. Muli po, maraming salamat. God bless.
Nagsimula po ako sa 1999. Ang produkto namin ay gumagawa kami ng mga bags at saka banig. Nang sumali ako ng exhibit, tulong ng DTI at saka Negosyo Center. Diyan ako nakakuha ng mga buyers.
Ang mga products po namin ay mga food products, pero ang flagship product po namin ay ang veggie chips. Ang Negosyo Center po, malaki ang naitulong sa business namin. Unang-una, noon hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. I don't know how to start the business. Then tinulungan nila ako, in-invite nila ako sa mga trainings. Sila ang nag-provide para mas gumanda ito at maging marketable.
These are all local fashion, global lifestyle, empowering the women in my community. They are stay-at-home moms, co-working with me to make this business.
Basically kasi tayo lahat, galing tayo sa indigenous people. So ang amin, dalawa, gawin natin negosyo, pero mas maganda, natutulungan natin kung saan tayo nanggaling. So tinulungan natin sila para makapag-develop, para madala sila sa mainstream. Nung nagsisimula na kami, nalaman ng Negosyo Center na merong mga mani na sinasabi na nag-iisang certified organic peanut sa buong Pilipinas. So nakita nila yung produkto, then doon nagsimula ang partnership namin in Negosyo Centers.
Ma-advise ko sa lahat ng nangangarap magnegosyo, mag-start na po kayo as soon as possible. So kagaya po nung nanay ko, almost senior na siya nung mag-start ng business at ito po yung legacy na iniwan niya po sa aming magkakapatid.
Through our negosyo centers, with the partnership of Globe My Business Academy,
we know that we're going to reach out to even much more. Kung nung araw, 81 provinces lamang ang DTI. With the negosyo centers, we are over 1,000 now.
With our partnership with DTI, we share the same mission by providing Globe My Business Academy as a one-stop platform for them to learn about business tips and tricks to help him succeed in every step of the way.
Sa mga gusto po na mag-umpisa ng negosyo, pumunta lang po tayo sa DTI Negosyo Center. Marami po ako doon natutunan about production, managing the workers, marketing.
Basta't nandun yung puso natin at mayroong mga tumutulong sa atin tulad ng DTI, suportahan natin ang produktong atin. At mas mahigit, maniwala kayo sa ating pagiging Pilipino.
The rich culture that we have, the rich materials that we have, all of these products, all of these resources are just in our surroundings. And from there, we can make our own success story.
Ang DTI po, marami po tayong programa to assist the micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs. So ang tinuturo po natin, gumanda ang negosyo para umangat ang kabuhayan ng mga SMEs. Mag-create tayo ng mga empowered na mga entrepreneurs.
Masarap at quality tinapa, pampasalubong man o pang-ulam, sagot ng Baking Food Products yan. Available na rin po ang ating Baking Food Products sa www.commercenorte.com. Buy local, support local.
Blue Cheesecakes, Pastries, and Catering Services offers a wide variety of Philippines pasalubong products like Pili Roll, Pili Tart, Pili Cluster, Pili Piña Pie, Pili Cookies, Pandecillos ni Camarines Norte, Honey Crispy Pili, and Piñaditas. We also have Pili Pulp Chips, Malunggay, and other veggie chips. Book your orders now at the newest online store in town. Check us out at caborsnorte.com.
Salubong ba na swak sa budget at panlasa ang hanap mo? Tara na, mag-abis tayo. Available sa kanila ang ilang mga produktong ipinagmamalaki ng Kamnorteño, mga pili products, coco products, at mga nakakatakam na cookies at pulboron. Matatagpuan sila sa Riasa Building, Bagasbas Road, Daig, Camarines Norte. O kaya naman, maaari nyo na silang bisitahin online. Just click thecommercenorte.com. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Tara na, mag-abis na tayo.
Every one of us loves to eat sweets, and Drupas will provide pasalubong that will make sure everyone will love. We have special pili roll, special pandecillos, special star masa pudrida, crispy pili with honey, pili tarts, biscuits, and other food delicacies, where you can find Drupas pasalubong. We are located at Vinson's Avenue, Vinson's, Camarines Norte.
Are you looking for affordable yet delicious delicacies? Visit commercenorte.com and look for Amis Cake and Pastries. Let's support local and buy local. Tangkilikin ang sariling atin. So what are you waiting for? Bili na online.
Experience the sweet and sour taste of Ate Pina's food product pickled fruit and vegetable. Our bestseller papaya pineapple pickled is 100% fresh fruit and vegetable. It helps prevent heart disease and strengthens our immunity. We also have coconut heart, bamboo shoot, and sayote pickle. Products are now available online at commercenorte.com.
Everyone, this is Nicole's Food Products. If you're looking for a quality yet affordable things, you can buy us online at commercenorte.com. Thank you.
Magandang araw po. Inimbitahan ko po kayo na bisitahin online ang commercenorte.com. Isa sa produktong pwede niyong mabili online, ang Budoy Pork Chicharon. Budoy Pork Chicharon Backpat, Budoy Pork Chicharon Backskin, Makmak Macaroni Chicharon.
Oh, hello! I am Ems Labor, owner of Jaira Food Products. In this time of pandemic, we should be healthy by eating healthy foods and by doing some physical exercises.
Good news! Our favorite veggie chips are now on commercenorte.com.
Check out na!
Hello mga momshies! Craving ka ba for pork chicharon? On Keto Diet, naghahanap ng perfect snack para sa'yo. O simple gusto mo lang kumain ng pork chicharon. Ano pang hinihintay mo? Order na! Dahil ang Biboy's pork chicharon sa kanilang special backpack ay available na sa commercenorte.com. At to cart na!
Try our local, delish, and healthy gourmet products. Brought to you by Luntian of Cocina Linda. Available here at commercenorte.com, where we offer the best of Bicol products. At to cart na!
Mga kalolatinas, looking for something sweet, affordable giveaways, and hassle-free handa for all occasions? We got you! Available na ang aming mga produkto sa commercenorte.com. Bili na online!
Mga cooperative, Gabi ni Juan, available na online. Support local, buy local. Visit commercenorte.com.
Looking for an affordable and high-quality footwear like this? Just go to commercenorte.com and look for Sinona Shoe Shop. Let's support local and let's buy local. Bili na online!
Ba ay de kalidad na gamit para sa bahay o opisina mo? Visit commercenorte.com and look for Papay Cano Furniture and Fixtures Manufacturing. Bili na online!
Maria Rosel, chairman ng San Felipe Furniture. Ito ang aking mga produkto. Kalidad at matibay. Ito ay matatagpuan sa commercenorte.com. Bili na kayo online.
Sal's Authentic Collection provide a different customized products like bags, giveaways, face masks, aprons, and different uniforms. You can now find us at commercenorte.com. Buy local, support local.
Hello mga mamsi, plantitos at plantitas. Kami po sa Tabuco Nature's Craft ay nag-offer sa inyo ng aming mga handicraft products na swak sa budget at magandang quality. Bisita po kayo sa aming FB page, Nature's Craft at sa commercenorte.com. Salamat po!
In the fast-moving e-business, Gold Jewel Craft creates a timeless piece of jewelries. Handcrafted, locally made here in Paracale, town of gold. The good news is, you can now purchase from us by visiting commercenorte.com.
Hi! Ang Labo Progressive Multipurpose Cooperative ay gumagawa ng iba't ibang produkto na gawa sa hinabing hibla ng pinya. Bukod dyan, nagpoproseso rin ng mga produktong pagkain mula sa bunga ng mga ito. Ang lahat ng ito ay maaaring makita sa commercenorte.com.
Kooperatiba ng maliliit na magniniyog ng Barangay Canapawan, Citronella Products. Available na po online. Support local, buy local. Visit commercenorte.com.
If you're looking for fun and affordable gold and silver jewelries, just visit Noralia Gold and Silver at commerce.com. Shop now!
Simple na dito. Matatagpuan sa commercenorte.com. Pasyalan niyo po ang commercenorte